the Browns tonight. It's gonna be a tough game, so they say. I don't really believe that, man. San Fran ain't played nobody. What you think?
I don't think they played anybody either, and I think Browns is. I think we getting into like regular season mode, coming off extended preseason. I think we ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Getting players back. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's up? So what you think about what's the keys to the game tonight, man? What you think?
Keys to the game. Let's get OBJ in man on man matchups away from Richard Sherman because he's their only healthy cornerback who has NFL experience right now. Their whole we got secondary problems,
Definitely.
but they got
secondary
problems. Like we got backups. They got guys coming in off the street right now. So I think Richard Sherman, he typically plays one side of the field, right? So
typically the right side.
Right side. So move OBJ around.
Yeah, move him around,
get
in his space, and get some mismatches going, definitely.
Yep.
And then we getting a little boost to our receiving group tonight, so I think that'll help,
Right.
also. So,
Right.
but I believe, we keep doing what we're doing, like we finally did last week. We ran the ball very well, and
You know what? Actually, going back and looking at the stats game to game,
right.
they've been running the ball consistently.
But it's about the play call again.
It's how he's instituting the runs and the plays, and the offensive line starting to gel. They starting to come together. We got Hubbard back.
That's a big plus.
So everybody played well last week. So we just get some continuity going.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I believe run the ball, like I said, man, like in the scheme of things, in a way, Freddie likes to create his offensive play call, and I believe he just got to call the right plays at the right time, and we'll be definitely fine.
Right.
Definitely fine.
Right.
What you think changed from from game 3 to game 4 last week we played Baltimore? What you think?
I think basically figured out where we was going wrong with some of the play calling, some of the lineups, forcing things. Last week was more organic, kind of letting the game, the defense kind of seeing where they were at and adjusting to it, play to play. And not even how they say, go into halftime and make your adjustments. I think Freddie was adjusting play to play.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And it makes us more explosive. We got weapons. And now we'll go through the we can get right into it. What you think about, we got Callaway back in the lineup tonight. We got Higgins full practice on Saturday, so he should be back in the lineup tonight.
Oh man, I think Antonio Callaway and Rashard Higgins is going to be a big plus to their receiving group. It's going to really open some things up. People don't realize when Baker Mayfield was second string playing behind Taylor that him and Rashard Higgins was like one-on-one all the time.
Right.
And that's his safety valve.
Right.
He definitely knows where he's going to be at all the time.
Anything breaks down, Hollywood, he knows exactly what Hollywood's going to do, and Hollywood catches the ball. I mean, since he's been with the Browns, I've only seen him maybe drops and maybe 3 balls.
Definitely, and his route has proven has improved so much since he's been in the league.
Right.
When he first came in the league, he was having little problems, getting lined up right and everything. But his route running is definitely you can see a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, learning from 2 of the best out there.
Definitely, yeah.
Jarvis and Odell. Those 2 guys are 2 of the best route runners in the league right now.
Yeah, they are actually. And that's a lot.
Hopefully, Callaway taking some hints too.
I hope so, because usually Callaway just run a straight line, but he's going to be definitely effective stretching that field. People don't realize, and I heard, I'm not sure, I haven't seen it with my own eyes, but they said he came into camp out of shape, and he was working his way back in shape, and then he had the incident with the suspension.
Right.
But I hear that he's been working very hard and looks great. So we'll see if he's in game shape. He practiced all week, had a good week of practice.
Right.
Rashard Higgins, he's only practiced full practice Saturday with Greg.
Right. Just on Saturday. Yeah.
So
light practice.
Practice.
Yeah. Rest with light practice. So he should be ready to go, I think. Yeah. Full practice. That means in minus any setbacks pregame. So let's get right into injury report right now. To start with the 49ers, they have Tevin Coleman questionable. light practice on Saturday. D Ford, light practice on Saturday. He was questionable. Joe Staley, the tackle, is out. Akilo Witherspoon, not really sure. He's one of the corners. He's out. So Joe Staley, that's big. That's big for them, with Miles attacking off the corner, and Olivier got into the game last week. He finally got a sack.
Finally got his first sack of the season last week.
So let's get to the Browns. Only one we have, Willie Harvey is definitely out, and Kendall Lamb out. A couple questionables. Denzel and Greedy
still
no practice all week, so we assume they're out. Everybody else on the injury report questionable or practice full on Saturday, so look like a go. Sheldrick, Redwine, Chris Hubbard, Rashard Higgins, as we talked about, and Morgan Burnett. So the gang is coming back together, I think. Shit, hopefully by the time we see the Patriots, we can have a full lineup out there.
I really believe that, man. I hope so. And we definitely gonna need it, man. We need Greedy. We need Denzel to get back, man.
Right.
We really haven't seen them really gel on the defensive side yet, but our secondary corners, they're doing a great job on the defensive side. So I think we'll be fine. But against them Patriots off the bye week, we definitely need those guys in the lineup, and I think we're aiming towards that. What's the keys to the game? For victory tonight, what you think really
we didn't speak about the defense, but I think defensively, just keep playing like they've been playing, control the line of scrimmage, with we probably will have an extra linebacker out there most of the game because they like to run the ball and they have a lot of movement, trap run plays, and they use the fullback, they use the tight ends. I don't know. Other than that, just control the line of scrimmage and everybody keep doing their job.
Real quick, what do you think about as far as a franchise quarterback? You think San Francisco has
definitely. I think Garoppolo's franchise. I think he doesn't protect himself enough. That's why, the injury he had last year, and he turns the ball a lot of fumbles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think he has the pocket awareness like Baker has.
Nah, that's rare.
You know what I mean? But as far as throwing the ball, reading the defense, he has it.
Okay. All right. Well, sure. We're gonna go off to San Francisco tonight, Monday night, man. It's gonna be a great game. This is very out of territory for us to have 3 primetime games out of 5.
Right.
Yeah, so, 3 primetime.
How you calling it? You come back home with a win?
Definitely, man. I think it's gonna be easy work tonight. I'm not even really worried. Like you said, their cornerbacks are out. They have guys off the street. Mm-hmm. I think where our offensive capabilities now, we can run the ball, we can throw the ball. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be. I'm saying we scoring 40 in this week.
40.
I'm serious.
I can see that.
I think it's gonna
be
a
business trip. Everybody's going out there. They got their suits on and let's bring them up and drop another 40.
I really think it's not going to be close, man. I think we're really going to surprise the league tonight. Because out of San Fran is not a proven to me. They ain't played nobody.
No, they haven't.
Cincinnati.
They played Tampa Bay.
Right. And
Cardinals. Was it the
not the Cardinals. It was Cincinnati. Wow.
You're on a blank on that.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, it's a nobody, so they didn't really play nobody yet.
And I believe the team that they played haven't won a game.
Probably not. Yeah, it's probably not.
But we're gonna definitely. What you think about switch the page a little bit, man? Talk about those Buckeyes, man. How you think they ended up this week?
Buckeyes played strong,
man. Real strong.
They played strong. I like what they're doing defensively. We know they're gonna score points, because of Ryan Day, great offensive mind. But what the defense is doing is showing me that they're ready, finally, for a college football playoff. The last few seasons with the Buckeyes, they've had good teams, but defense wasn't there. And so we would have got in the playoff and got blown out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This team, I think defense
is
for real. They for real.
They come with it.
They for real.
It was pretty close for a while, but at the same time, it seemed like they got their feet up under them, man. And after they really got their rhythm together, it was lights out. It was over.
Yeah. I think as the season goes on, Fields will continue to grow. He's missing some pocket awareness where he holds the
Or a
ball
little too
a
long.
little too long, and it cost him a turnover with an interception in that game. Trying to do too much where he could have just tucked it. Yeah, he overthrew a receiver, didn't really see the safety breaking on it. But as soon as they're going into a bye week, so I think he's going to sit back, reevaluate, watch some tape. I think Ryan Day gonna continue to work with him, get those progressions going a little bit quicker. And still, this is his first season starting, so he's a rookie quarterback basically. You know, he got some snaps last year with Georgia, but this is still new to him. So I think by the time we get to the big games at the end of the season, the Penn State and the Michigan game,
Yeah, it's gonna be for real.
It's gonna be for real.
Yeah, they seem like they're really like running on all horses. Not yet, but they're getting close.
Yeah. Just like the Browns, you know, they're picking up steam.
Exactly.
Picking it up, you know what I'm saying?
Real soon, a couple more weeks, I think they're gonna definitely be ready.
Right, but you see the potential.
Oh man,
wide receivers is dangerous. They loaded. Running backs is dangerous. I mean, talent wise, the Buckeyes is right there with anybody in the country. You know what I'm saying? They got 2, 3 running backs deep. They like 8 wide receivers deep. All those guys will be in the NFL too.
So the Buckeyes are ranked number 4, I believe, or tied for 3 or something like that.
Buckeyes right now are 4.
They're 4. So
in the AP 25, top 25.
Exactly. So the top 10 to 18.
So we'll go with at 10 is Penn State, at 9 is Notre Dame, 8 is Wisconsin, 7 is Florida, 6 is Oklahoma, 5 is LSU, Buckeyes at 4, Georgia 3, Clemson 2, Alabama 1.
Alabama.
Yeah, so out of that top 10, we have games against Penn State and Wisconsin coming up.
So it's definitely going to be good for us.
Yeah, I think both of them home games too, so that's in our favor.
So we have 3 of the top 3 teams from the Big Ten.
Big Ten top 10, yeah.
Yeah, as always, man. The Big Ten's conference is getting stronger.
Yeah, and we just coming off 2 victories against top 25 Big Ten. They're out now because they lost to us, but, you know, the SEC is strong.
Very strong. Yeah,
that LSU plays Florida coming up too, so they play this weekend. That'll be a huge game.
Huge.
Number 5 and 7.
Cuz, tell them what we got going on this week, man. We got something really going on, very special, man. It's gonna be new to us, and it's gonna be a whole new avenue. And it's gonna be very, very. I think y'all should really tune in next week and listen to the podcast. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be. Tell them what's going on, sir.
Oh yeah, so this weekend, huge. We have the American Basketball Hall of Fame inaugural induction ceremony in Detroit, Michigan. It's going to be huge for us. It's a huge event, period. You know what I'm saying? A new Basketball Hall of Fame, a little different than the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. This will induct players who are a little bit lesser known. Guys who were like maybe just stars in college, stars in high school, but you know, everybody knew who they were. You know, made a big impact on the game. And key contributors like Mr. Howard White, key contributor to the game. You know what I'm saying? He good friends with Michael Jordan. Spencer Haywood, who was legendary. Derek Coleman, another guy. Will Robinson, a huge coach in the Detroit area. You know what I'm saying? He was a groundbreaker, first black Division I college basketball coach. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of history being presented. We have George Baha, who's a legendary announcer for the Detroit Pistons. It's going to be pretty big. It's going to be at the African American Museum in Detroit this weekend, Sunday, October 13th. Going to be pretty big.
Yeah, I can't wait. One of my favorite players too to see, man. And of course, was Benny Johnson.
The microwave had huge games in the playoffs. And the founder, who's also getting inducted, Lamont Showboat Robinson, founder, president of the Hall of Fame. He had a legendary career with the Harlem Globetrotters, also his own team, the Harlem Roll Kings, which converted to the Harlem Clowns. But, legendary player, went to Warrensville Heights High School, basketball player.
A little bit of knowledge on y'all's draw.
Yep.
But that's definitely, man. It's gonna be next Sunday, man.
This Sunday coming
right,
up.
correct. This Sunday coming up.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely be there, man, live and direct. But that's what's up, man. The 13th, Sunday, the 13th. Yep. So man, in closing, man, we're gonna do a quick show today, man. We kind of pressed for a little bit of time, but man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been a pretty good show.
Yep. We got a Cavs show coming up.
The
Cavs preview for the season.
When we gonna do that, girl? We've been kind of lacking on our
well, we still have some time while they go through the preseason, so maybe we catch some preseason games and see how they doing, and then we can let you know what we think about it.
Real quick, what you think about that LA Golden State preseason game the other day?
I didn't see.
Oh, you didn't see?
No.
Ah, man, I'm telling you, man, LeBron hollering right now.
I'm sure he is.
Man, they looking like he got a new toy out there.
Yeah.
You already know what they was doing.
LeBron all business this year. You know, he had to sit out playoffs this past season, so I think he's gonna turn it up a notch. You know, he knows he's at the end of the road, so maybe 3 seasons left. This is it. You know, he's countdown right now.
Him and AD was having a way. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. And we'll get into the next show. We'll get into the fair pay to play in college, which LeBron helped spearhead.
Matter of fact, let's spend 2-3 minutes on that.
2-3 minutes, okay.
Let's do that. So, like right now going on, I don't know if y'all guys know, but LeBron definitely was the leader in this. Though in California, he just passed. He want to pay college players for their services.
Well, it's not pay. It's not paying the players. It's allowing the players to make money on their likeness,
exactly,
which they haven't been able to do with the NCAA. And it's only in California right now, but
it's opening up. It's about to open.
Please believe it'll in every major state that you have like big college football, big college basketball programs.
So
pass on.
So speak on that. What's your feelings on that a little bit?
I love it. I have no problem with it. I think it should have been going on. I think I'm not into where boosters paying players, but if you can go out and generate some money sponsorship wise on your own, I have no problem with it. You know, this is America. You know what I'm saying? Capitalism.
Exactly. And they've been capitalizing on the players for
no doubt, billions of dollars.
Trillion. I'm gonna say, man, the NCAA is one of the most lucrative businesses in the world.
Right.
But one thing I want to just comment on this though. I feel just like how you feel. But one thing we got to realize, man, these guys, I'm all for it. I just don't know. Like I kind of agree with Ted Gins here. He was speaking on it, and like how these young guys, everybody's not mature enough to have that money in their hand. I believe it need to be set up some type of way where it can be set aside for them until the time comes upon graduation or whatnot. Can you just imagine these guys, man, pulling up with a Lambo in college, man, or just, they might get away from their whole focus. You got to remember when you was 18, some people can't handle it.
Right. Some people can't, but, you can't police the whole situation because of a few.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean? So if look at a guy who might go to college. He might be a freshman on campus at Harvard, and his father bought him a Lamborghini.
No, that's serious.
You know what? So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Just because it's your money and you're generating your own money, besides one of your parents or rich uncle or grandfather or something gave you the money. What's the difference?
No, I agree totally. But in that situation, sometimes they might know if their grandson or grand uncle or whatever, if they're responsible enough to handle the situation.
Probably not, though.
Probably not. But we're speaking on I believe they should make the money and they should be able to be taken care of. But I believe it'd be some type of way. I really believe when they graduate, it need to be set aside. If you upon graduation or upon leaving school, you can start to, because everybody not going to the NFL. Everybody not going to the NBA. So this is start their life and career out. Even if you was able to, put some money.
I think I don't like controlling the money. I say give them the money, but make sure there is some type of education in place. You know what I mean? So freshman 101 class, you know, you got to take this financial management class. No matter what, if you get a football, basketball scholarship, that's a prerequisite. You have to take this financial management class. You know what I mean? And a marketing class, and take these steps. You know, forget about world history and learning French, or you know the classes that they give you that be some bull. You know what I mean? Get these guys get these some real knowledge, and then it's up to them whether they jack that money off or do whatever.
We can get into that again, though. That's not the plan. They don't want you to know what to do with your money.
Absolutely not.
So that's a whole nother page, right? A whole other conversation, right there. But we, just want y'all, thoughts on that, man.
We speak some more on it.
Yeah, because this is going to be very deep, man. Well, we thank y'all for listening and tuning in today. Know It All Sports. Monday night, go Browns. Let's see what's going on, man.
Right, let's bring home a victory.
All day, every day. We out.
Howdy.